I've lived in Bangkok for 1 year now. 1 year. I've actually moved to a new condo down in the Phrom Phong district. But I thought I would give you 10 takeaways of my 1 year anniversary here in Bangkok, Thailand. So let's get into it. Are you ready? Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, what's up? It's JJ, the Lonely Bull in Asia here at right across the street from my condo at Sarah J. It's a really nice little coffee shop that's frequented by locals and expats that live in this area. And I just ordered an Americano hot, and so they're going to deliver it. I'm outside here. It might be a little noisy because it's in the morning when people are heading to work, and this is a fairly busy intersection. So you got Sukhumvit 24, and then you got the intersecting street here that gets very busy. But hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay. I think it'll be all right. But I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about my 1 year anniversary here in Bangkok, Thailand. Now, the first year I lived on the south end of Bangkok, actually in Samut Prakan. So now I'm in Bangkok in the central area, in the Phrom Phong area. So I'm enjoying that. Here's my coffee. Khap khun krab. But I wanted to give you, I got 10 takeaways of my first year living in Bangkok. And actually I've got a bonus one at the end, so stick around for that. So takeaway number one, first of all, Bangkok can be as cheap or as expensive as you want it to be. You can find really inexpensive condos that are kind of off the beaten path, but still relatively close to transportation opportunities and options. Or you can go as high end as you want. I've seen luxury condos, 2-3 bedroom condos that are going upwards of $3,000 US a month. So as far as food's concerned, you can get some high end restaurant food, or you can get mid-range, or you can get the real low end as far as street food and street vendors, which is really, really good. Or if you want to really go cheap, just eat at 7-Eleven every day, and you can really get some cheap food there too. So as far as expense, cost of living here in Bangkok, I found that you can get it as cheap as you want, up to as expensive as you want. You can kind of fit it in your budget and your expenses. Takeaway number two, the language barrier. It can be frustrating at times. Now, when you're in the central area of Bangkok and the tourist area, most of the people that you'll deal with in retail, restaurants, bars, that sort of thing, they speak enough English or English well enough that you can have a conversation and you can, get what you want or get what you need out of the conversation. But if you get farther outside of that tourist area, you're going to find that people don't speak a lot of English, or it's very broken English, or sometimes no English at all. When I was in Samut Prakan, hardly anybody spoke English, except for the people I dealt with at the juristic office at my condo. Other than that, no English was spoken anywhere where I would go to travel. So it can be a little frustrating. That's one of the reasons why I'm taking Thai language courses, to try to get to a point where I can have at least a small amount of communication with the locals, so I don't get so frustrated. So it's important to try to assimilate to the culture, and part of that is learning the language at least a little bit, so you can kind of understand and kind of express what you need and what they're talking about. Takeaway number three, and I knew this coming in, the food choices are amazing, are vast. Now, you've got Thai food, which is one of the best types of food anywhere in the world, and of course, if you want great Thai food, go to Thailand. And here in Bangkok, there's no shortage of fantastic Thai food everywhere, from high-end restaurants to the street food. It's all very amazing. It's all really, really good. But aside from that, if you like Asian food, they've got all kinds here. Japanese, Korean, Chinese, you name it, they've got it all as far as Asian food choices here in Bangkok. And then Western food choices too. You can get great Italian food, great American food, pizzas, pastas, what else? Cheeseburgers, steak dinners. You've got it all. In fact, this coming Thanksgiving, a couple of friends of mine and I are going to a place where they have a Thanksgiving, Western style Thanksgiving, like American turkey dinner, and they're going to have that buffet. It's going to be a little expensive, but not bad. I mean, I'm going to pay a little more just so I can have that Western American Thanksgiving experience. So you've got all those options that are available for you, and all different kinds of costs too. So that's oh, and I forgot to mention Indian food, Iranian food, Arabic food. They've got all that too. So whatever you're looking for, whatever you're jonesing for as far as types of food and cultures, they've got it here in Bangkok. And kind of along that line is my take number 4, beer choices, beer options. Great craft beers all over Bangkok. So if you want to spend a little more and get a nice craft beer, you've got those options here in Bangkok. If you just like the domestic beers, they've got that here. So you can get the Singha or the Leo or the Cheng. My personal favorite now, other than Singha, is also Tiger, which I believe is a Singapore beer. But if you like the light beers, you can't find those beers at bars and restaurants, but they do have San Mig Light, which is out of the Philippines. So you can get San Mig Light. So if you want to get a little light beer action going, you can get that too. Plus they've got the Guinness, and they've got all the other, so many choices of different options as far as beer. So you really can't go wrong. If you're a beer connoisseur or a beer snob, you've got it here in Bangkok. All right, takeaway number 5. Dating is easier than I thought it would be, but it's still a challenge, and I'll tell you why. So first of all, you can date here fairly easily. Thai women are eager to date. The single ones are eager to date. And I would say there's a lot of them, a good, not a majority, but a percentage of them that want to date Western Farang, as they call them, the white skin, light skin, blue eyes, tall blonde hair, that sort of thing. They're interested in dating those type of foreigners. So you've got those options available for you. The age gap, although not as great an option as in the Philippines, still you've got that opportunity to date younger Thai women if you're an older foreigner. Now you won't get a great gap, but you can still date. If you're in your 50s or 60s, you can still date a woman in their 30s or early 40s, and that won't be an issue. They're not going to frown at that. It's just common, and I see it more and more all the time too. The challenge is that most of these Thai women actually have jobs, so they work 6 days a week, sometimes more, and they work anywhere from 9 to 12 hours a day. So having that opportunity to actually see them, that's where the challenge comes in. And being such a large city in a large metro area, sometimes you'll meet a girl online and she doesn't live anywhere near you, so she's at least an hour away from, you're at least an hour away from each other. So that can be a challenge as well. So finding the time where she's not working, because most of us are retired or partially retired or work online, so our hours are varied and very flexible, whereas theirs aren't. So finding time for them to be off work to meet you and finding a nice center area where you can both meet, that can be a challenge. Finding someone that's close to where you live or hang out, that might be the bigger challenge. So dating's easier, but still a challenge. Takeaway number 6, condos here in Bangkok. I found that the quality is an upgrade, a tremendous upgrade from what I was used to in the Philippines, living there for 3 years. The quality of the build of the condos here in Bangkok, especially the newer ones, I would say anything from 10 years old to new, are tremendous. They're fantastic. Now, if you're looking for large condos, the older ones are a better choice for you because you can find those larger condos in the older ones. Some of the newer ones are basically smaller, but you can find the larger size condos if you look hard enough. The condo I'm living at across the street is perfect size for me, and the build is amazing. It's got real hardwood floors, great cabinetry, great countertops. You know, they got the granite countertops, really nice backsplash. They got the really nice tile inside the showers. That's fantastic. I mean, everything is top-notch quality, and you're going to find that in most of the condos around Bangkok. So, for my money, that's a great upgrade. Ease of transportation. The options are amazing. Once you kind of understand the layout of Bangkok and how everything works as far as transportation, you're going to find it very easy to get around. The train systems, the BTS, which is the Sky Rail, and the MRT, which is the subway, pretty much will get you anywhere you want to be, at least relatively close. And then you've got other options too, obviously Grab and Bolt, which are the two rideshare options. You've got taxis, you've got the tuk-tuks that'll get you around. The bikes, there's a bike stand right here where you can just hop on a bike for 20 baht or whatever. It'll get you where you need to go. My condo has a shuttle service, so I can, if I don't want to walk to the BTS, I can hop on the shuttle and it'll take me right there. So you've got a lot of great options. They got the river taxis too, so the boat taxis that'll get you up and down the Chao Phraya River. Once you understand the layout of Bangkok and where everything is in respect to the transportation options, you're going to find it's a lot easier to get around than what you initially would think when you first get to Bangkok. You're thinking, oh, big city, I'm lost, how do I get around? You're going to find it's going to be pretty easy for you. Takeaway number 8, the Thai baht in respect to the exchange rate with the US currency fluctuates daily. And as of recent, it hasn't been great as far as the Thai baht with the exchange rate to the US. When I first started visiting Thailand, the exchange rate was a little over 33 baht per dollar. Now it's under 33 baht per dollar. So you're not getting as much bang for your buck as you were, say, last year or the year before, but it's fluctuating. So it's a day-to-day thing. So that can be kind of frustrating sometimes. You just have to keep tabs on it and just kind of understand that this is how it is. Anywhere between just over 32 baht, just to under 33 baht per US dollar is about the average it's been fluctuating over the last year. So keep an eye on that, but that can be frustrating at times if you're not getting as much bang for your buck. Takeaway number 9, and if you're liking these, put in the comments below. Maybe there's something that I've missed that you can add to it as far as if you've lived here or visited extended periods of time, let me know in the comments below. But if you like this list, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post new videos. So takeaway number 9, it's pretty easy to make foreign friends here, not so much making Thai friends. And I think part of that is the language barrier, and hopefully with that Thai language courses I'm taking, that will change in the near future. Once I start understanding and learning Thai a little better, I'll be more comfortable talking to the Thai locals, and the locals will be more comfortable talking to me if I could speak a little bit of Thai. So making foreign friends has been really easy. I've got 2 really nice groups of friends, small groups, 5 or 6 in each group, that they don't really intermingle, so I could spend time with one group of friends on one day and then spend time with another group of friends on another day. And they have different tastes, different likes, different activities that they all like to do. But it's been pretty easy making friends. I haven't had any problems making friends here. It's making the local friends that's going to be the challenge moving forward. All right, and before I get to takeaway number 10, remember I got a bonus one coming up right after this. So takeaway number 10, learning the Thai language is hard. When I first started learning it, first started going to class, I thought, well, this is kind of easy, you know, because I'd already learned a couple of phrases and a couple of words, so I could kind of order food and order drinks and things like that and say hello and thank you, and things like that. So I thought this is going to be fairly easy, but really it's not. It's kind of hard because you've got so many different consonants, so much more than the letters in the English alphabet. Then you've got vowels too, and each vowel gives you a different tone. So there's 5 tones in the Thai language, and I'm thinking, okay, everybody says the tones are the really hard thing, but when I first started learning Thai, it's like there's 5 tones, can't be that hard to understand, but each vowel has a different sound that you have to use a different tone that go along with the consonant. So it's hard to explain, and it's even harder to learn. So I found, though, that learning the Thai language has been a challenge. It's a lot harder than I originally thought, but I think it's necessary to at least know a little bit of the Thai language in order to get by for extended periods of time living here in Thailand and here in Bangkok. All right, you ready for the bonus takeaway? So bonus takeaway number 11. Thai laws, they're constantly changing. So you can't get upset, you can't get frustrated when you read or hear something like this Thai law is changing, because it's going to happen a lot. And when you hear a Thai law changing, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to actually happen. So you just have to kind of roll with the punches. So like recently with the visa extension laws that they're thinking about putting into effect, with the free entry from 60 to 30 days, they're always talking about changing that. With the alcohol ban, the sales and drinking bans, certain times during the day, those things will come up and will frustrate a lot of people, and a lot of my subscribers are watching these videos and they're learning about this and they're saying, that's it, I'm scratching Thailand off my list because of this. It's not uncommon in a lot of different Southeast Asian countries for laws to change and for the authorities or for the government to talk about changing laws. I mean, the Philippines does it all the time, but yet it seems like people still want to stay in the Philippines with no issues. So you just have to understand that Thai laws, or the talk of changing Thai laws, happen all the time, and you just have to learn to roll with the changes and just understand that it might or it might not happen, and if it does happen, you can adjust, and really things will keep rolling on as usual, I think. So anyway, that's my list of 11. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if there's something I missed, let me know too. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell, and as always, live life, my friend. We'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.